Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Pokemon Firered playthrough. So, I know in the last video we went and did Team Rocket stuff, so now we're about to go battle Erica. And so, this will be our first gym badge, and I'm looking forward to it. This woman's great, it's full of women. As a kid, didn't get why that was weird, but now as an adult I do. I should tell you about this gym. Only real ladies are allowed in here. Well, I'm a dude, so I guess that can't be true because you gotta take every challenger. That's the rule of the gym. So yeah, this gym should be a pretty quick breeze because Graveler, like I said in the last episode, Graveler has Magnitude, which is not as good as Earthquake, but it is by far going to be effective against 90% of the gym because 90% is Poison type, and then the rare occasion you have a Bug type, you just deal with, you just throw out a Fire type. So Rap's not bad. Wake up. Alright, so yeah, sorry, I'm going to speed it up a little bit here so we can wake up fast because it gets annoying, because it takes a few turns. So hopefully you wake up. But yeah, I'm so excited to be back recording for you guys. I can't wait to record some Baldur's Gate 3. The plan for that is I'm going to be uploading a lot of Pokemon. So my goal is, well, I might do 2 episodes every day of Pokemon until I finish this off, and then I can start doing Soul Silver. I'm going to throw in an episode of Baldur's Gate 3 in there because I really enjoy that game. And I beat it on my off-chance playthrough, so I know kind of what to expect. And now I know kind of areas that I missed originally in my first playthrough when I was on my own that I can kind of do in ours. And so there's still certain things that I don't know how to get to. Like I've seen the fight with a certain devil that if you're caught up on our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, you'll know who I'm talking about. Oh, welcome. I was getting bored. But I'm hoping to do all the little things that I couldn't do before so we can explore it. And then, as I've said, I can't wait to explore all of Pokemon. By the way, let me know if anyone's interested in seeing me play Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, Silver, Crystal, Gold. Because typically, I'm just planning on playing the more 2000s and up versions rather than the 1990 versions. But if you guys want to see that, I will definitely make an exception and play. But for now, if you're curious why we're kind of doing Green Leaf, and then we're going to be doing Leaf Green. We're doing Leaf Green, then we're going to be doing Heart Gold, then Emerald, and etc. And yeah, that's kind of the thing. And yes, I know that Emerald has a remake by what's it called? Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But the reason I'm going to be playing those and Emerald, and I'm going to be doing them differently, I'll play I'll play Alpha Sapphire when we play the Gen 6 games, is because Emerald's story is different than the Oros, I think, is how they say it, whatever people call the two. The Emerald was very different because it combined the 2 stories and allowed you to kind of have like everything except a few Pokemon that you had to trade from Green, Leaf Green, Fire Red, and other games. So I'm sure a lot of you know this, but for those of you who don't, yeah, Emerald is just different. And personally, I like Emerald. It's as I said, it's the first game I played that got me into Pokemon when I had 2004, and I just love the game. And to be fair, while I love the remakes, me and my cousins always had the hope that they would produce a Delta Emerald or something to kind of like go along with it, because if they did a Delta Emerald, they could have remade Emerald's game, but they didn't, which was very disappointing. And yeah, they kind of do that in a sense in the post-game stuff where you basically kind of play and go around helping, what was her name? I don't remember her name, but she's part of the Dragon Clan people. So like, I know you help her, and she kind of like teaches you about the world a little bit more. I was hoping they did a Delta Emerald because they could have combined the two teams and kind of have it as a linear universe. Look, see my Pokemon? I like the grass type. I like how they're easy to raise. Instead, they kind of just do it into a post-game stuff when they could, and you can kind of talk about being in a different dimension in the games, because even they mentioned like if you have the two games, you'll meet a friend. I think it says, oh, this friend is from a different dimension. And so, like, it's cool, but I would really appreciate a remake of Emerald at some point, which I know I won't get. And though the remakes of Diamond and Pearl weren't the worst remakes, I know a lot of people hate the games. I personally just wish that they did things differently. The underground mine area that they revamped was awesome. I think that was brilliant on the remakers, because it gave it more of a importance than, oh, I just need to get fossils. Now it's you use this to get the legendary Pokemon in the different areas, and you can go into these areas with Pokemon and complete your Pokédex. Weren't you peeking in here earlier? No, that was the old dude who's still out here. Like, I mean, you could see him in the window. I don't know why she's like, weren't you peeking in here? No, this is the old dude. But yeah, I liked that change. And then I also liked the fact that they kind of added the new typing in. It gave, like, more Pokemon the fairy typing and whatnot that needed it. Or, you know, like Ralts. But personally, there was things that I didn't like, you know, kind of like everything until Cynthia was once again easy because the XP share, which I love that thing, but it does make the game very easy. However, I don't recommend turning it off, because if you turn it off, you get a harder experience, but it's also a grindier experience. So like, I feel it's easier, and then until you get to Cynthia, which I think they did such a good job, because I nearly lost to her. I beat her on the first try, but it was a lot of potion and revive spamming. So we're gonna go in here. Welcome to Celadon Gym. You better not underestimate the nice ladies here. So yeah, so I'm hoping. So anyways, going off of that, I'm hoping they do remake Black and White soon, because next, like, I wouldn't want them to remake them this year. I've not seen an announcement for a Pokemon game. Typically, if they were gonna release one this year, it would have been in November. And by the time, like, we're doing these, it's December, so I don't think that they're gonna do it unless they're gonna do another, like, I've heard the speculations that they're making a Pokemon Legends Mew or something. And if they do that, they could definitely do it, or not Mew, Kyurem. So they could definitely do like a Kyurem thing, and then release it in January, and then next year of November they release the remake of Black and White, which I think would be brilliant. I just hope they handle it better than they did with Arceus Legends and Diamond and Pearl, because there were certain things that they didn't kind of go into that you needed for both games. And then I'm really curious about how they're going to do Victini. Is it going to be an event? Is it going to be like the old days where if you buy the game pre-ordered and you like are on day one and you see the event, you get it? Because Victini is the only Pokemon, if you're a Pokemon fan, you already know this, but it's the only Pokemon that is registered in the Pokédex as number 0. So, like, every Pokemon from Bulbasaur to, I don't know the latest, I'll just say legendary, so let's say, Koraidon, I think, is behind Miraidon. Anywho, all the way past to them, right? Every Pokemon has a number that is from 1 to the current 1000 or something. Victini is the only one in the entirety of the Pokemon franchise to have a 0, 0, 0, so a 000. So I'm hoping they bring Victini back because it was the first psychic fire type. It was actually very cool. I thought the movie surrounding it that they did for Black and White was interesting. I was confused why there was 2 movies, Black and White, where like in Black Ash got Reshiram and in White Ash got Kiram. And I also hope when they remake them that they don't put Zekrom in Black and Reshiram in White. A lot of people over in America when I was a kid got irritated when it was Black and White, and it's like, oh, if I get Black, I get Reshiram, and if my White, I get a Zekrom. What does make that sense? As a kid, I thought it was cool. As an adult, do not do what you did for White and Black too. Don't put Reshiram in White and don't put Zekrom in Black because they're supposed to be yin and yang, the yin and yang representation, right? That's that. And any like you guys could tell me if that's not true, if you know. But that's what I got from it. So I'm hoping that in this age, people are a little more accepting of that oddity that they're used to. Oh hey, we don't like bug type or fire type Pokemon. Well, I have a fire type Pokemon. I won't be getting a bug type until probably next game, lady, which is one of the best bug types, Heracross. I may even get... Okay, thoughts for later. I'm thinking of Scizor too, because Scizor is actually really cool. Back on it, but I'm hoping they do the yin and yang thing, because even as a kid, I thought that was clever. It's going into, you know, the Asian tradition that just because there's good and evil... okay, let me rephrase that. Just because there's light and dark doesn't mean that there's a little bit of light in the darkness and a little bit of dark in the light. So that's what I really like about the symbol, and I really hope they continue like keeping that, even though they switched it in the original. Hello, lovely lovers. This is so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. My name is Erica. I am the leader of this gym, a student of the art of Firered, but my Pokemon are solely of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea that you challenged me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Yeah, you were just kind of going on a tangent. And sorry if I'm kind of behind these readings. I click fast. I think I read fast, so I'm hoping I'm catching up with you. But yeah, this is Erica. Back on track in this game instead of just talking about possible remakes. This should be a sweep with Doduo and Charmeleon. Typically, I'd have a Charizard at this point, but as I've said, I'm not trying to go over the level cap. So in this case, I think her highest Pokemon is 32, so we're actually under it. Yeah, but I was thinking of doing a Paralysis Heal. Oh no. Okay, kill it. That should kill her Victory Bell. I think Weeping, oh no, that was her strongest, right? No, it can't be. Did she throw her strongest on the first turn? No, her Vileplume is the strongest. Sorry. Yeah, so this should be a sweep, because even if Doduo goes down, we have to switch her out. We can easily switch into our Charmeleon, and I believe our Charmeleon's going to tank it easily, and just get a... Yep, he's a dude. So he'll just come in and destroy everything. And that's not going to help you, because I'm going to be hitting you with Stab and a super effective move. And... okay, yeah. So you're going to get some health. I really hate that move. Because one of my friends that I talked to, he loves the Pokemon Shuffle. He's a big bug Pokemon guy. He was telling me about a strat you can do with the Shuckle that involves poison. I'm using the antidote here because I don't think we're going to do a secondary poison powder. Okay, Constrict's fine. But this way, Doduo is not down for the count. Because we can easily defeat Tangela because we hit it pretty hard last time. But yeah, I'm anticipating Vileplume using status effect things. And it should be like 32 if I was alright. Oh no, I guess her two highs are Weeping Bell and Vileplume. And Yeah, Poplum's not that bulky, so we should easily sweep the Doduo unless she gets a lucky shot in with like Sludge Bomb. She's using acid. Maybe. Yep, there we go. See, a crit was gonna kill us. Normal attack was not, but we can go in with Charmeleon and one-shot her. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna do a revive because if we revive the duo, it still gets the points and it needs it. And Duke can stun spore us all day. Charmeleon's not gonna be affected by that. Easily just flamethrower it. And since this was so quick, I think we'll make our way back to Lavender Town and maybe a stop in the Saffron, so we can get through the Pokemon Tower, because if you've never played this game, there's certain checkpoints you have to go to that will help you progress in the game. Rainbow Badge, wake Pokemon to level 50 obey you. Last Pokemon use strength in battle. Please take this TM. Contains Giga Drain, yep, etc. Oh my, am I wrong? No, I think you can use Fly. I don't think that was like an invention. This is Gen 3, so yeah, maybe it's 3. I'm hoping I'm not wrong, because that would be embarrassing that I try to use Fly and it don't work. Look. Yeah, and I apologize. I was yawning in the last video. I'm yawning in this one. Super tired. Just got done with school, so I'm getting back in the habit of not waking up before 6 o'clock. Yes, you heard me. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day when school starts, and then during the breaks, I try to wake up at 7, 6 if I. Okay. I'm trying to. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of what I need this Abra for, because I was doing this and I'm thinking, it's for Mr. Mime, right? Yeah. Okay. So maybe we'll go to blue. For now, we're gonna. Oh, that tea, it looks awfully tasty. Hey, can I have this? Gee, thanks. Glug glug. Gulp. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go through. I'll share this tea with the other guides. Yeah, apparently they ate salty crackers or something, and so their mouth was super dry. Which, as someone who doesn't really drink tea, if you drink tea, let me know. Wouldn't tea just make you more... Wouldn't it just dehydrate your mouth more because it's bitter? Or is it actually refreshing? Because I don't know what tea they're drinking. If they're drinking green tea, which I can contest to, green tea is actually very refreshing, but if not, I'm curious. Alright, yeah, we'll go get... I was curious, I was thinking, like, why do I need this Abra? Why am I grabbing this Abra? And then I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, Mr. Mime. See, so Mr. Mime is here, and you can't get, remember how we got the Farfetch earlier? You can only get Farfetch by trading a Spearow, you can only get Mr. Mime by trading an Abra. I'm looking for a Pokemon named Abra. Want to trade by Mr. Mime for it? Yes, I do. This just gives us another Pokemon, you know? Would that be Rayleigh or... not Rye? Yeah, we're gonna say Rayleigh. Okay, thank you, Rayleigh. And we got a Mr. Mime. And so that's the Game Boy Advance. For those of you who do not know what that console is, that is a Game Boy Advance. I played these games on a Game Boy Advance SP, which had, you flipped it like a flip phone. A Game Boy Advance, though, was like the step up from Game Boy Color. One of my friends has like every video game console he was given as a kid. So he has his Game Boy Colors, his Game Boy Advance, his Game Boy Advance SP. He's got a original Game Boy. He has a NES, Super NES, or Super Nintendo. He's got a NES, Nintendo 64. Like, he's got so much. And we're gonna come up here because I was originally gonna skip this, but it'll allow us to get another fossil. I don't think we're gonna use this guy, but you know, at least we have one Pokemon. Shh, I need to share a secret with someone. I think this is a chunk of amber contains a Pokemon DNA. It would be a shattering scientific breakthrough. Pokemon can be within, but my calling just won't ignore it. Would you take this to Pokemon Lab to examine? Sorry. Brain fart. Yes, I will, sir. But what's funny is I'm curious. When they were making Pokemon, I wonder if the creator, what is his name? Can't remember his name. In the comments down below, post if you know the name of the creator of Pokemon. I wonder if he was like watching Jurassic Park and then went, ooh, that would be a cool thing to include, because the whole fossil containing ancient DNA of Pokemon, I feel like is not a popular idea, and kind of became popular because of Michael Crichton writing Jurassic Park and then Steven Spielberg doing it. So yeah, I would love to know if that is a reference to Jurassic Park, because if everyone knows, that in Jurassic Park, the way they get the dinosaurs is in the amber, they take out blood and boom. So this is one of my favorite soundtracks in this game. I like the theme of Lavender Town, but I love the theme of the Pokemon Tower. Hey, Recon 64, what things in here? Is your Pokemon dead? Ha, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. See, rivals today do not do that. They are so nice and so supportive. I miss Blue, who was just this guy who came around to ruin your day, and then when you ruined his day, he got mad at you. I miss Silver, who was legitly just a random kid who was like, yeah, my dad's Giovanni. And yeah, you guys, you probably don't deserve this, but I'm frustrated and I want to prove I'm a better trainer, so my dad will talk to me and he attacks me. And then the first kind of rival we get who is kind of helpful is May and Brendan, depending on who you choose. But then again, Brendan and May both, like, they're still rivals. They still battle you. They still kind of goad you in. It's a friendly thing. Now, Paul. Oh no, Paul is the enemy. Barry is the most annoying rival, including the new one. I did not like Barry when I first played the game. I don't like Barry when I play this when we get there, because he's just annoying for no reason. He runs around, he jumps up and down. It's like, dude, take a chill pill. I get we're going on a Pokemon adventure, but you need to calm the heck down. And then in Black and White we have Bianca and I'm watching that. But they were good rivals, and then, no, it's Super Arms, right? It's still Psychic and Grass at that stage. And then you have Hugh, who is a pretty good rival, and I'm trying to think, Iris wasn't a rival, she was a gym leader turned champion, right? See, Pokemon, the show, and the Pokemon games getting mixed up with me. Then 6 is pretty much a big group. It's like Trevor, Sharina, I don't know the big dude's name, and then Shauna, and then after them it's 7. I don't remember his name, but this will tell you why I've said 7 through 9 is where Pokemon goes off rail. Is because until Nimona, saying her name, Nimona, Hop and the other dude I was trying to think of are the exact same character. It is so scary. Like, yes, they differ in ways, but their motivations and the reason they want to fight you and where they come from is exactly the same. It's like they reused the character. So yeah. Oh, and Blue is done. What? You stinker. I took it easy on you. Dude, you came at me. Don't be butthurt. Okay, I was coming here. Okay, I can't find the bigger mirror up where. I bet they aren't any left. Well, I better going. I've got a lot to accomplish. Unlike you. Smell you later. See you later, buddy. Sorry if I'm reading these differently, like. But yeah, all right. Anywho, finishing up, it's just Hop and the other dude I'm thinking of are the exact same character, and it shocks me. Like, Nimona and Penny were a breath of fresh air, including Marnie and Beatty from Sword and Shield. But this is where we're going to end it. I think it's a pretty good checkpoint. We're going to go through Pokemon Tower. It might take us a few episodes. I might release them in parts. I might do one big episode. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to get through the Pokemon Tower next episode or two, and then we'll be off to Koga to battle him in the 5th gym. I hope you're all enjoying this series. If you do, please drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. This is Recon64 signing off.